Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Commentary is Silent channel where the commentary is not so silent. And in today's video, now I had not seen the video yet, but I did see the title of the video. And yeah, overall, I need to talk about it real quick because I most likely will watch the video by the time I post this. But, anyways, so a son has spent his mom's rent money on his girlfriend. The thing is this, I don't care how much you love that woman, you should never ever in life put your mom through no stuff like that. You shouldn't put nobody through no stuff like that. The thing is this, if myself, if I know I wouldn't have done that to, like, let's say for an example, if I was living with one of my friends, right? I wouldn't even do that to a friend of mine's. No, here's the thing though. The fact that they got me living in their house, okay, in their domain, in their area, and they need US currency to pay to continue living in that place, and I use it because I want to impress a girl, bro, it ain't worth it. I'ma just tell you this right now. It is not worth it. Like, you at this point, you gotta marry her. You have to. You have no choice. But oh my god, like, I read that the title of that, and I was like, bruh, I know eventually it wouldn't even have been no situation where my mom would have been like, oh, okay, let me go on social media and talk about this real quick. I would have been out somewhere, right? I would have been out somewhere. Probably would have been out with the girl, right? She got all her, the things that I just bought her with my mom's rent money, right? She would have been carrying all this stuff and then just looked off in the distance and just started running. I've been looking at her like it wouldn't have hit me at first, like, what is she running for? What's wrong with her? Let me turn around and see what she just seen so I can, kind of make, like, if I need to have that same reaction. By the time I would have turned around, I would have been laid out on the ground, unconscious. Probably would have woke up to at least like 5 people pulling my mom off of me. My face probably would have been halfway pulled off, all right? Clothes would have been all messed up. Shoe would have been missing. I've been like, I don't know how a shoe ended up missing and things. And my legs probably would have been like in a position that they shouldn't have been in, okay? My body would have been disfigured, okay? Let's just say that. My body would have been so disfigured. Then I feel like that if she would have eventually told the people that was pulling, her off of me, she would have told them of the situation, they probably would have just let her go and then just continue, like, just annihilating me. Like, the thing is this, I would have, like, it wouldn't even have been on some stuff where it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna run. Like, I got to accept my fate at that point. My question is, though, to the son, is that what made you think instead of going out working, okay, like, that's my thing is this, if you want to impress somebody, if you want to have like a universal impression on people, right, where you're impressing people left and right, go out, get a job, bro. Get a job. You mean to tell me, no. He went on Fashion Nova and Shine, whatever that website is called. Literally 2 of the most cheapest websites. And you mean to tell me you managed to spend, I'm assuming that it's probably going to be over $1,000 in rent. You mean to tell me you spent that much, okay? Look, bruh, the thing is this. If your girl can't accept a teddy bear or your love and affection, like, stuff, if she overall can't just accept you and you feel like you got to buy her things to impress her or to show your love to her and stuff, bruh, she ain't the one. Like, if it came down to it to where she was either she wanted those things or she was going to break up with you, you should have just allowed her to break up with you. But now at this point, you have to marry her. There's no way possible you're going to, if this situation, all right, because I feel like it's going to blow up. I feel like maybe at some point in time, either before or after I post this video, it's going to blow up. Social media is going to get a hold of this story. It's going to be another situation that went down. Because, it was not too long. I swear, man, it's like these younger kids, like these high school kids, I would never, bro, I would never. The times where if my mom remotely suspected that I had did something, I am pleading my case. Let her know I was at this location, my room, in your house, playing the video game console, Xbox 360, and the video game Call of Duty Black Ops 1, okay? I was talking to my friends. I call up my friends, be like, friends, it's time. Come over to my house. I need you guys to plead my case, all right? They come over. They let her know the situation. Like, I will go through extensive ways, okay, to prove my innocence. But in a situation like that where I am guilty, bruh, no, it's like you have to repay your mom over that. That is crazy. Spending your mom, cause see, the thing is this, like I've been in struggling times, I've been in struggling situations, I'm in a struggling situation now, but I would never stoop that low. I can't even ask my parents for money anymore, like as soon, cause that's the thing though, where it's like people are way too entitled. That kid, way too entitled, okay? Probably spoiled a little bit, but he is definitely entitled to think that he can take that money and just spend it on whatever he felt like spending it on. But I'm telling you, these kids, I could never do nothing like that. Cause cause the thing is this, and I've said this before, but when you start making money, like when you go out, get a job, and you earn your first dollar, bro, it changes your life, okay? Prior before I had started working at this, it kind of was like bubbling up a little bit when I was making money, at first went on with content creating, but when I really started making some good money, oh my God, like the thing is this, I can be short on something, right? I could be like maybe $100, $200 short on something, like whatever it is, and my parents would be all like, hey, do you want me to spot you into? Nope. Nope. I was like, I will wait until I get paid or I will figure it out, but I do not want your money. Okay. So it's like, don't do that. I can't even like, honestly, unless I know I'm going to pay them back, but it's like, that's one thing for sure where it's like, I know me and I know my parents and I know my parents trust me and I know, like, I trust my good intentions to know that I'm that person that's going to pay my parents back. If I ever borrow money from them or ask them whatever the situation is, even if it's on some stuff where it's like, oh, take this because I know you're struggling right now. You don't have to pay me back, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I'm paying you back, okay? Unless it's either you take your money back or I'm paying you back. But there is no way possible, okay? I am taking my parents' money without them knowing, okay? No, I know for a fact. And then to just really make it sound even crazier, if I would just lose my mind and take money from both of my parents, the thing is this, jokes aside, because I know everybody's gonna probably be expecting me to say some like wild and outlandish stuff. I am gonna still say some wild and outlandish stuff, but in reality, I know my parents would cut me off. I know my parents would be all like, no, you're no longer welcome. You got to go. Like, if you stealing from us and things, you have to go. And that's something where it's like, I never want to hear those words because it's like, I don't want to let my parents down like that, so that's why I'm like, I don't mind struggling. I don't mind, putting in extra work with content creating to get what I need in life. But I couldn't do that. But now for the wild and outlandish stuff, right? So let's say if I were to do some crazy, let's just say I was to do this for myself, because I'm big into sneakers for those that don't know. So let's say if I took $100 from my dad and $100 from my mom, really went crazy and decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and add my sister into that list too. I'm going to take $100 from her too. I'm at Foot Locker trying on all these different shoes like, hey, you know what? This is nice. I like this. All of a sudden, I just see a bunch of people just running full speed, just hurrying up and just leaving. And I'm thinking in my head, like, what could possibly? Then that's when it's going to hit me like, oh God, they're here. I'm like, no, keep the shoes. They were like, but sir, you look like you like these shoes. I'm like, no, just keep the shoes, okay? Just I gotta go. They were like, but no, sir, wait a second. No, it's like you. I'm like, no, I gotta go. Soon as I walk out, okay, my sister, she comes through with the, leg swipe, takes me off my feet, okay? I see my parents both running at both angles and stuff, and I'm like, at this point, I'm trapped. My sister, she has a full-on lock on my legs. There's no way of me getting out, okay? All of a sudden, all right, dad jumps in the air, arm ready for a clothesline. Mom is getting ready to hit me with a spear. Like, my body is split in two at that point, okay? My body is split in two, and my sister is still holding on to my legs and stuff, making sure of it, that I don't go nowhere. And I just gotta accept that fate. But no, it's like, but jokes aside though, it's like, no, my parents will 100% cut me off and things. And it's like, that would be somewhere it's like, I feel like even if I were to, pay them back, it's like, I know my parents, and I know that they're like, hey, regardless, we're always gonna love you. But I feel like that the trust that they have in me, it's like it's just overall like it's gonna be different, and that's the thing that I want to avoid the most. So that's why, okay, my parents is never ever in life gonna have to worry about me stealing from them, unless it's like some food or a drink, maybe like something petty, like you take something like that, like take maybe a couple of candy bars from like your mom's like candy stash or dad's candy stash and stuff, like that's something where it's all like they look at you and be all like, all right, don't you let it happen again. You take my candy, it's gonna be me and you. But it's like, it's on some petty stuff like that. It's not like on some where it's like, okay, like they really gonna be. But even then, it's like, you still gotta ask and stuff. But I'm saying, it's like, it's just crazy, that kids, they do things like that, and they just think that it's okay. And it's like, fam, it's not, okay? It is not. That mom ain't gonna never trust her kid again. Like, that's, to talk back on that situation, I don't think that mom, she's ever gonna have that trust. And I feel like that's gonna really get to that kid, and it's really gonna hurt him like badly, because it's like he's gonna see how viral this situation goes, and he's gonna know how many people are getting on him about it and stuff. And especially if his personal information, all that name, all that stuff, if it gets out, there's gonna be people, he's gonna have to disable and private his social media accounts. He's gonna have to, he's gonna have to go into hiding. He's gonna have to go into hiding until this blows over, and then something else crazy happens and things. But yeah, overall, I'm like, I personally don't think that, like if this situation, like if it continues to blow up, yeah, this kid, he's definitely gonna have to he's gonna have to come out on social media or do something, plead his case. But it's like there's no way, unless his mom has done the same thing to him, like stole money from him, then okay, then it's kind of like, all right, it's it's fair, drawn down the middle, it's even. But if this is like a first time offense, and this is like the biggest offense that you literally can have, like not only did you steal, but you put your mom in a situation where like now she doesn't know what to do. So yeah, it's like it's things like that where it's just, man, it's crazy. I don't think overall like anything else has they're showing a video that's like kid needs a whooping. I'm like, dang, bruh. But yeah, I don't think overall like there hasn't been any situations that that's overall like any updates or anything. So but yeah, most likely this situation is going to blow up. I guarantee and I promise you that. But anyways, comment down below how you feel about this situation. Do you feel like the the kid is in the right, or if anybody dare say that the kid is in the right, please explain. Please explain. Because the thing is, I feel like there's going to be people out there where they're all like, oh, well, the mom has to take care of the child, okay? So I can understand maybe if the kid was buying it to get himself some food, okay? Maybe to get himself some new clothes for himself. But he's out using her money for his girlfriend. The girlfriend ain't blood, okay? It is literally, how old did they say that the boy was? 16-year-old. He is in high school, okay? He has no responsibilities, all right? And I'm pretty sure he is at that age. My thing is this. When I was at 16, I knew what I needed to do to survive, all right? I learned that at a young age. If I needed to survive, guess what I need to do? Make money, okay? But I was lucky and blessed and fortunate enough to have parents to take care of me. But if I didn't have parents to take care of me, guess what I would be out there doing? Hustling, putting in work, okay? The legal way. I don't want people that are like, hustling. What you mean by hustling? I'm like, no, I will be putting in work to make sure I have money to take care of myself, okay? So, yeah, it's crazy, that kids do that, but there's no way possible that this kid is in the right, and I'm not trying to hear nobody defend this kid and say that the kid is in the right, so. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. So we're now $20 off of your first purchase. The mom needs to get her a SeatGeek promo code. I'm saying, she should have been like, give sponsorship and, go through them, promote it so she could get that money back. Because I'm like, dang, that kid crazy. And it's like, man, what's wrong with you doing some stuff like that? But talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.